Hi.
Hi!
Good morning, America!
I've lived in China. I've lived in Chongqing. I've been to Romania. I've been to Croatia. Lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit. Really handsome.
You look gorgeous. Are you fixing my... I got a little bacon. Babe, that's deep in there. Give them a cleavage. People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Sex sells, babe.
Sex sells. That's me.
That's against our religion.
It's not within the confines of marriage.
I don't... We need...
What? We're checking the lighting? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're checking the lighting. Roll camera one! Hi, I'm JT Massey. I am 25 years old from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a minor league baseball player with the Colorado Rockies, and I'm going to be racing with my girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Erika Kirk. I'm 25 years old from Scottsdale, Arizona, and I currently live in Venice, California.
So March 1st, we went on our first date.
Well, I got it wrong because I thought it was the day before, and I called him and I was like, hi, so I'm going to be running late for our date, and he's like, actually, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sitting at dinner with my dad in Arizona, and I'm like, did I mess up the date or what? End up standing up from the table to call her, and she messed up the date.
I did. So we went to Maggiano's.
Yeah, it worked out.
It was good.
We went to Maggiano's. I picked her up. It was raining.
It was.
Kind of different night in Arizona, and picked her up at her house, and later met her mom on the first night.
It's a big deal for the
Exciting
first
stuff.
night.
Yeah, I'm not trying to scare her off or anything.
But it was good.
It was great. Easy conversation.
And then we spent literally every single day with each other since then. And I couldn't go to his house that he was staying at because I wasn't allowed to, because the girl who was married to the guy he was living with was very territorial of her nest. So we had to brainstorm of different places to socialize and meet at.
Hang out.
So we would close out coffee shops and Chipotle's, and we just brainstormed. We would do we did hiking together.
We hiked Camelback Mountain.
We did. That was fun. Yeah,
but just every day in March, a new adventure. We walked around that one parking lot all day. We were going to do some racing, and then we didn't. And then we just looked at artwork.
I know
But we'll just walk around a Walmart for like an hour, and we look down and
we played football inside of Sports Authority.
We did. We passed football inside of Sports Authority before we almost got in trouble, but we got out of there. We got out of there pretty safe. So
we somehow always find a way to make the best out of any situation that we're in, because we like to have fun. Life's too short. Like
a long distance relationship, the travel and the communication required. It's like we went through a little test these first 5 months before.
Well, and not only that, like, think about the time difference. Like, I'm 2 hours behind, so he doesn't get to sleep until like 2, and I go to bed at like midnight or sometimes even later. And then when we are here in Tulsa together, we don't go to bed the first night until like 3-ish, because we stay up talking, because it's like a slumber party.
Right, you're catching up with your best friend, and then she's on California time, and then it's usually like a late flight because she's finishing work, and so it's just we're used to crazy schedules because of our unique jobs anyway. So it's just
organized chaos. We cook a lot together and dance in the kitchen, and he sings to me because he's an incredible singer.
I love music.
I love when when I'm away, he serenades me. He'll send me videos.
Just a little something to tide her over.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I still miss you, baby. Don't want to miss a thing.
Doing like outdoor activities when we're together usually. So we went hiking in spring training when we first met, and then a lot of our time has been fishing when she comes in town, because I'll have a day off every now and then, and we'll usually use that day to get outside and do something together. Which
we play basketball pickup together, which I love, because
pick up at the Y.
It's my jam right there.
Yeah, she's on point guard. I tell her to pass it to me every time, pretty much, because that's what it's about.
That's how I get my assists.
Right, because I'm going to take it to the rack.
Yeah, for sure.
But everything's been great this first 5 months, but it has been short period, and we know that. So I guess the conflicts could be just the fear of the unknown. We think we know each other pretty well, but I'm sure the strain and the different challenges that Amazing Race would bring out, you don't really know what to be prepared for. So that the fear of the unknown would be kind of a conflict. Kind of see what to expect out of the person when they are at that level of sleep deprivation or at that level of stress and that far from home. So I'm confident in our abilities, but I really don't know what it's going to bring out. I've been to Kenya. I lived overseas in Melbourne, Australia for about 4 months, and been to some of the Caribbean, but traveled all over the nation, the continental U.S. with work, and into Canada. So been going a lot in a lot of different ways to travel, from bus to train to a lot of airport time. And I know she's spent a lot of time in the airport with her job and with
Modern
different
day
things.
Gypsy.
Yeah, flying around.
Yeah. But I think both of us have been to poor areas, so we understand kind of how intense a different culture can be and how it can actually be, for lack of better terms, a culture shock. Especially, like, I've lived in China, I've lived in Chongqing, I've been to Romania, I've been to Croatia, lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit. So even though we haven't been dating long, there are some key things that are like the pillars of our relationship. One of them obviously being our faith. The other one being that we just have a borderless heart to help people and to give back. And you know, I have been to Romania and teamed up with the Marine Corps to open up and sustain an orphanage with 75 beautiful children. And that's called Romanian Angels through my nonprofit, Everyday Heroes Like You. And I know JT has also done some nonprofit work as well.
Yeah, I went to Kenya with a nonprofit organization called With Open Eyes, and we had the opportunity to do prison ministry, and we visited several orphanages around the Nairobi area in Kenya.
We play sports. We're good at sports and things like that, and we're athletic, and we love to run around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo Dragon coffee.
You sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name?